and winds are going to be an issue for us soon here.
Yes, that hasn't changed. What has a little bit is the timing. So that's your first alert. Timing doesn't bring them in much for tonight, but keeps them in for tomorrow and maybe an extensive period through Friday before it's all said and done. So here's what we're looking at. Definitely seeing those peak gusts in the picture. Sustained winds to 20 to 30, but peak gusts 40 to 45. So that hasn't changed at all. And generally through the afternoon tomorrow, that's when we'll see them start to pick up some of those peak winds through the afternoon Friday. So that's what we're looking at for the setup. But here's your hour by hour. Let me just give you a look at that. So definitely by noontime tomorrow, we're picking them up, but more so right after 1, we're going to start seeing those stronger winds later in the evenings as well. Henderson, maybe sustained winds closer to 27, but gusts once again could get up to that 40-mile-per-hour mark. So we're looking at a southwesterly flow sustained in the 20s, but it'll get much stronger than that later on. So looking good temperature-wise, although for now. That's what's going to change too. After the wind comes through, then we'll start talking about some cooler air. But 60s, airport's looking pretty good right now. Wind not an issue for tonight. Clouds slowly moving out of the area. Boy, they've been taking their time today too, and now finally some sunshine. But watch our futurecast, give you an idea of what's brewing. Look at the time frame. I always got to step out of the way there. You can see by about tomorrow, like just right around the noon hour through the evening hours, like a 12-hour period where the mountains have a chance to wring out a shower. None of that seems to translate to the valleys. That being said, we will still be tracking it and watching it through the evening hours and giving you the first alert if that changes. But a spotty shower is not out of the question, certainly for the mountains and maybe right on the edge. You folks there, Red Rock, how about Summerlin, could see a shower come out of the mountains there. That's where some of the stronger winds will be as well. But definitely keeping futurecasts in mind for tomorrow. Those winds fizzle out a little bit better for Friday, but so does the chances for rain. But definitely looking at a stronger wind coming in. So that's our big issue right now. 50s overnight for tonight, afternoon highs for tomorrow. Still looking at 70s. That hasn't changed, even with some added cloud cover on board. So for the weekend, that's when we see the bigger drop. We keep most of the winds out for the weekend, but you get that cool air. And then look at overnight lows dropping into the 40s for a spell with afternoon highs right there in the 60s. Back to you guys.
All right.